the odds are 5,000 to 1 that they'll win. So if you paid $5, you would get $10,000 if they won. If you did betting on that game, which is kind of historically good.
How is that?
I don't know.
Isn't it a 50-50 shot between both teams?
I don't know. Gotta look at the stats.
So the best team versus the worst team? That's what you're saying?
Not worst. I would say the best underdog. I don't know how I'm trying to explain it. It's like a team that was always on the low end, but this year they worked really hard and now they were undefeated, and then they beat Manchester and they won the whole league championship.
Shit. That's pretty neat.
So I guess you could
That's
say
a lot cooler story than I had for you.
But this happened like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
So what did you bring?
Well, I was going to say the Tigers have been losing, but they finally won. That was my sports thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Tigers lost like 7 games in a row, but they finally came back and won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they lost against the Rangers on Sunday. It was 2-3, but...
My mom and brother went to that game.
The Rangers?
Yeah, on Mother's Day.
Yeah, because I watched some of it, because I went to Ascota on Saturday, and then on my way back I stopped in the Sporties and watched the game there in Pinconning. And, yeah, I mean, do you think they're going to be bad like they were last year, or do you think there might be something...
I don't know. Could be a funk.
Losing 7 games in a row, that's kind of, like, pathetic.
Yeah.
The Tigers used to win that many in a row. Now they just win one here and there. Last year was the worst season for them. But the year before that, weren't they in, like, the World Series?
They're almost, I believe. I have no idea.
Because didn't they burst the World Series, or the Red Cardinals in the World Series both times they were there, like, within the last, like, 10 years?
Probably.
You don't know sports, do you?
I don't follow baseball.
Oh, okay. You don't like baseball?
I'm the only one in my family that doesn't follow baseball.
Ah, I was just asking!
I'm just scared the shit out of me.
But you really did jump, too.
I'm over here expecting a normal conversation, and all of a sudden you just go, "Wah!" What the hell, man?
Anyways, I'm sorry about that.
You're all good.
Dude, you really did jump.
I did jump. If we had a camera in here, you would see my jump.
That's why we need to start getting on vines. Shit, dude. Well, yeah. So Tigers are doing all right now. Well, that one game.
Yeah.
So I hate to say this already, but I mean, you know, we only have an hour and a half. So what do you have for me today, Scott?
All right. I got a lot of stuff, but so you know Drake, the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he came out with a new album on April 29th. It's called Views.
What is up with Drake getting a lot, like, shit on a lot by people? Like, a lot of people don't like him, but then there's a lot of people that do.
Like Mo.
Yeah, Mo doesn't like him.
I don't know. It's
I mean, personally, like, I'm not huge into that genre, so, like, I don't have a problem with him for that type of music, but...
I don't know. I think it's just because... I think one of the main reasons back in the day was because he's light-skinned.
So
I'm not trying to be racist, but that's what everybody calls... Like, you're either dark-skinned or light-skinned.
Mm-hmm. He's Chaldean, right?
Again, no.
He's not? He's black?
Again, not trying to be racist with the light and dark. Mm-hmm. But anyway, he's actually half white, half black.
Okay.
His dad's black and his mom's white. And he's from Canada.
That's exactly the same thing as my friend John.
Our John?
No, not that John. Not plastic.
Not plastic.
I refer to him as plastic on this show from now on.
But anyway, so there's that. He's kind of like a halfie, not being racist. Mm-hmm. He's from Canada, and most of his music is kind of sensual, soft, kind of reaches out to the ladies. If you hear some songs, like...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one. No, I can't right now.
But you like Drake, right? He's your favorite.
I like him, yeah.
He's your favorite still?
Yeah. And then, Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
And there's also allegations that he ghostwrites, or has a ghostwriter.
So he doesn't write his own music, you're saying? Like, there's a theory behind it?
Well, everybody's accusing him of most of his stuff as being ghostwritten. But, I don't think all of it is.
Okay.
It's okay if you have some. That's my thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't come up with something, and
Right.
the studio wants you to have, like, X amount of songs out by this date. And
Yeah, and everybody's saying, like, oh, the ghostwriter doesn't get any money or credit, but if you go back on any of the songs, like, one guy named Quentin Miller is a ghostwriter for him. He's credited on those songs that he collaborated with Drake with.
Right. Well, you know Meghan Trainor?
Mm.
I was listening to an interview from her today, and she wrote 2... what the fuck is the name of that band? Rascal Flatts songs at the age of 18. She's only 22 right now, but when she came out with All About That Bass, she was 19.
Wow.
I would never have guessed that. I thought she might have been like 35 or something.
I thought she's older than us.
Yeah.
To be honest.
She's younger. It's pretty attractive, though.
Yeah. But anyway,
Go ahead. Yep.
back to Drake. He came out with a new album, Views. Came out April 29th. Guess how many it sold in the first week?
5 million.
Okay, let's not get ridiculous over here.
Okay. Is he platinum?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll say 1.5 million.
Yeah, it's about there.
Okay.
It's about 1 million in a week, and it already goes platinum. But not just like, selling it on iTunes, the whole album, the RSCAA. You know what that is?
RSCAA.
It's like the company or whatever that makes, like, fuck, how do you say it? It decides whether an album or a single or a song goes gold, platinum, double platinum,
Oh, okay.
all that, like, certification. So because you know how we have streaming services now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I think, like, every 10 listens of one song counts, like, as a percent of something.
Okay.
So that adds on to it, too. So his album goes platinum in a week with streaming and album sales.
So, in a week, his album will be platinum, but it's not yet. Even
No,
though
it
he
is.
did. Oh, okay.
Within the first
So,
week.
within a week, you're saying.
Within the first week, it was released.
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite musicians, Rob Zombie, just came out with an album, and his goal is to get to 40,000 sold in a week.
Yeah, I heard that on the radio. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's not that much compared to like some of these other guys.
No.
Yeah.
Another fun fact: every song on his album except an interlude song is on the Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah, I think because I went over it last night on the horrible episode that I had. I went over it. I think he was on there a few times, wasn't he?
Yep, he's on there 20 times.
That's insane.
All of his new songs on his new album.
Every single one of his songs?
Mm-hmm. Except that interlude song.
Mm.
But it's kind of not a song.
Right.
But the work with Rihanna, that song,
Oh, dude.
that's up there. And Summer 16, which came out like a month or two ago, is still on there. On that 100.
What do you think of Work?
I mean...
What's everybody singing about Work for? Like, I've seen a couple songs up there that was called Work.
Oh, Work is Rihanna, then you got Work From Home by Fifth Harmony. I like that song.
Do you?
It's got like a... I like it. I don't know why.
Which one did Josh say he liked that was somebody from One Direction?
Oh, Zayn Malik.
Yeah.
I hate that song. Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
You're gay if you listen to Zayn Malik. No, I'm just kidding. Just Josh.
He's not. No, I'm just kidding. He's telling you the truth, Josh. You're gay.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Okay, so 1.5 million records, huh?
About... It's probably over 2 million by now.
Yeah.
'Cause
Did you buy it?
Yes, I did.
Did you? And you like it?
I've only listened to the second half of it.
Okay.
But I like it so far.
You just skipped to the first half?
No, you know that song One Dance?
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the album.
And you skipped right to that?
So I skipped right to that because I was in the mood to listen to it.
Oh.
And I listened to the second half all the way through.
You liked it so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
I like One Dance.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I don't know about... What do you think of it?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh?
Yeah.
You played it last time.
I mean, it was probably like for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I didn't really pay attention to him because I was more or less, giving Josh full attention.
He's got to have full intention, huh?
I was babysitting.
Oh, damn.
Just kidding, Josh. He's not. I'm joking.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
For sure.
For fucking sure.
Faux show.
Yeah.
Mofo.
I'm gonna, like, skin my cat. You mind?
Go ahead.
Alright. I won't do that. So I was reading this interesting fact on the internet today about David Hasselhoff. Have you heard about him?
Who's he? Just kidding. He was that guy in the SpongeBob movie, right?
Yeah. But isn't this, like, famous thing like Baywatch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was reading this today. He is in, like, massive debt by over, like, $100,000. And he's still supporting, like, 3 kids. And I think they're all, like, within, like, 20 years old. And he has $600 in the bank.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know how people can, like, release that, like, information about, you know, certain celebrities and everything, but apparently he wants everybody to know if I heard about it, and there's an article out there about it. What do you think of that, though?
I mean, he can't find any sponsorships or endorsement deals.
I guess not. Like, I think just people can get, like, stupid rich and buy things that they cannot pay off because they think that they're going to have a career forever.
Right.
But, you know, like, once you for one, you work on the SpongeBob movie, but that's probably going to take you a day to shoot that. You didn't really have a huge part in that. But, like, after you're done with it, or, like, Baywatch, or whatever he does now, you pretty much, you know, you're jobless until somebody else calls you for a project.
Right.
So, I think some people just take the wrong approach into fame and glory. Like, they think they're going to get paid like that forever, and they don't.
Yeah, that's the sad part. That's what happens to most actors.
Yeah.
One-hit wonder actors.
Yeah.
And rappers. And musicians, too.
Yeah, like one-hit wonder bands. And like Drake, he'll be getting paid the rest of his life. Like, good.
He's pretty much set for 2 lives right now.
Yeah. I mean,
because he's been on
depending on how he, treats his money.
Oh.
You can't spend all that.
Regardless.
Yeah. But he's going to make money if he retires today for the rest of his life. If he retires, he's going to make like millions of dollars every year anyway.
Yeah.
So
he's a global ambassador for the Toronto Raptors for the world.
What is he doing?
He's a global ambassador. Kind of like the spokesperson for the Toronto Raptors basketball team.
Really? Is he a big fan of them or something?
What?
Is he a big fan of them or something? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's his hometown, Toronto.
Toronto, Canada? I didn't know that. He's a Canadian?
Yes.
I wonder how Donald Trump feels about him touring in the U.S.
I don't care about Donald Trump. About what he says.
Trump 2016. I seen that comment yesterday. And dude, I did laugh on the inside, but Josh was so like in his politicking talk that I was like, or conspiracy talk that I was like, I'm just not going to say that out loud because that will be another 20-minute rant and I will never be able to speak on my own show.
I'm glad I said it.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
I said it in the very beginning. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton will be the last 2 people in this presidential, like, run.
Race.
Yeah.
Thing.
And it happened. I said it from the very beginning, and Trump's going to be our next president.
We'll find out on November 3rd.
Yeah. If Trump becomes president, I'm confirming that time travel is real.
Such a stupid... Oh, time travel's real if Trump becomes president.
Right.
But, yeah. So, there's, you know how a new Call of Duty game comes out every year in November?
Is it every year now? Because I know it was like every other couple of years, wasn't it?
Well, every other year...
every other year.
No. It's every year.
Uh-huh.
But every other year, the same company makes a game. So, like, this year it's Infinity Ward's turn, but last year it was Treyarch.
They both share Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Really?
They just make different
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
stories for